Hey, what's going on, everybody? Boy, should we do? Ain't been on in a minute. I'm trying to get some things together. My apologies to everybody. Just had some things going in my head. I kind of like lost focus. It was time to pull it back. As of today, I'm 8 months and 4 months, 4 days clean. You know, shoot, it's funny to be saying that. I think as long as I've been since I was maybe 22. You know, like when I first started this journey, I'm not say I started like 3 years ago when I first left Philly. But when I told myself I left here because you had to get away from people, places, and things. I had to get away from things that were familiar to me so I could try to start new things. And I feel that because now being back today, I feel the familiar bad places like calling me, making me like, oh, time out, time out. Maybe you can go back around there, it'd be different. Maybe you can act the same way, it'd be different. Like them thoughts still come in my head, but with me even going hard in therapy now, I'm starting to find ways to combat them thoughts. So you say like when I see something that used to trigger me, like, all right, fuck it, I'm just have a beer. Like I seen a beer when I went to my Uncle Freezer when I stopped by when I first came here. So let me just have a beer. Before it's like, let me just have a beer. But it's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like my eyes will catch it. But it's something now that is like, nah, you ain't do all this for that. But it's like just to take a sip and mess it up. Like right now I think a sip will mess it up. Like, it won't kill me. It won't put me in a coma or nothing, but it'll kill my progress. It'll kill my brain. It'll kill, like, I'm pushing straight for something. If I don't make it, at least it's going to heal somebody, and somebody going to hear some of this and be like, all right, Shub did that, so let me see if it works. If it worked for them, I'm cool with it. Like, but over this time, I've learned that I didn't leave for just for myself. You know, I left so I have a chance to get my family out of this. Philly's a beautiful city. I love it, but it just feel like it's draining. I feel like it drained the people before me. It's like I just coming back here gives me motivation. It's like, yo, I'm going to get y'all out. I'm going to get y'all out. Like, that's all the motivation. Like, that's the goal of all of this. To get my story out of there. Like, to help my family. Like, stay clean. I come from a long line of family of alcoholics, drug dealers, and drug users. I'm trying to change that. My little great nephew, he be seeing me on TikTok and showing it to him. My aunt was telling me that my nephew was showing me one of my TikToks. Talking about, I think one when I said like about what is a great man or something like that. Or one of my things about one of my frat brothers, something. But he was the look that she gave him, she was telling me that how he was telling her like I'm proud. He only what 9, he just turned 9. Like, I liked it that, and that's why I did this. That's why I'm doing this for. To get my family away from everything. I watched my uncle deal with heroin for over 20-something years, and seeing him today, it's like, if I could just get you away, you'll be better. You'll be a whole lot more, like. Stepping away has helped me work on myself, learning myself. That was something that I never thought. Not even say never thought, but that was just something that it came like, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm in Philly. You can't go at least an hour without hearing a dirt bike somewhere. But, seeing him is like, bro, like, all right, don't worry, I got us. The next generation ain't gonna fall into the same path that I fell in there, or any of my folks with me. Not the next ones. So, rock with me this weekend. I'm back here, man. I think I was scared. Well, I started this, and it felt like, I was growing my confidence, but I started getting scared to share my story. Even though I shared it at first, I was scared. after a while, it started catching me. You know, I found something new to get my distraction, to distract me from my goal or my purpose. And that's to get this story out of there. That's just tell people like know why you're drinking. Like it can tear your life away if you don't know why you're drinking. You know, if you want to continue, know why. But if it's hurting you, stop. Shoot, if it's one thing, like I may say mine is alcohol, but the way I look at it is I found that one thing in my life that was tearing it apart. The one common denominator that messed everything up. That was alcohol. So I took it out. And I ain't gonna lie, it's been up since here. It's been up since then, but like it ain't raining money. I ain't running in fame and all that type shit. But the feeling that you get when you wake up, I'm not slumped over. I can work. Shoot, I work my job and the internet jobs. I could do both. I couldn't do none of that if I was drunk. What else I could do? I could do all types of stuff. You know, it's just I like that feeling. It's like I don't want to go away. So it's like no, just know I'm here. I ain't never going nowhere. I'm still sober. Still trying to reach a goal. That goal always was to get my story out there and to help somebody. See y'all over the weekend. Go Eagles!